So, hello everyone and welcome to the Penumbra lane. This game has been developed by HaZey. Link to their channel is up there in the chat. It's a fellow VTuber and they developed this game quite some time ago. It got released a couple months ago, I believe. And today I finally wanna jump into it and check it out, because I absolutely freaking love the art style that HaZey is producing. They have some truly beautiful art style. Really creepy vibes and such. I absolutely love it. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's start a new game. This game has multiple endings. You are encouraged to save as often as possible in order to explore the best possible outcome. Also, Penumbra Lane is best experience with headphones. Enjoy, HaZey. Alrighty. I haven't actually looked up anything about this game. I had it here on my desktop for like 3 months. Waiting to be played, and now I'm finally jumping into it. Eviction notices are so cold and sterile. I thought the landlord was cool with me, guess not. I had 30 days to leave, 28 when I finally noticed the thick envelope underneath all the others. It hurt mostly because I already knew the rent was too much for me to handle, but I was certainly not going to stay and rot. With the looming pressure of homelessness on the horizon, I wondered if change would finally come. And then one day, something did change. In the middle of hunting for a new place to live, I got a phone call from a number I didn't recognize. Hello? Hello, Xavier. Good to finally speak with you. What? Who is this? Don't you recognize my voice? No, I don't. I am the man who's just sold you a new place to live. What? You picked up the brochure we left you, right? For Pleasant Keep Apartments, yeah? You are guaranteed to be accepted if you apply this week, you know. Something about the oily way he spoke was unnerving, but I told myself I needed this. What's the address? It's on 8327 Halo Crosswise. I almost said Crosswire. I vaguely remembered walking past the location a few days ago. There is an insurance building there, I think, but no apartment complex. How did you get this number? What if I told you that the rent you are paying now is astronomical compared to what I offer? I would tell you that I appreciate the offer, but I'm just not interested. Listen, kid. You are already deep in this. All roads lead to Penumbra. What the heck? Don't call me again. Despite all that, I still applied online. Sure, he was a bit pushy, but what choice did I have? And you are already here, says up there. Current resident, currently leasing unit, plan, bunch of numbers, welcome to Pleasant Keep. That looks like some sort of a map to get to the place or something. But yeah, I absolutely love and adore this type of art style. I think it's very unique and cozy in some ways, you know. The pictures did seem nice and the reviews weren't that bad. When I entered my password and email in the login, my account said current residence. I sat in my living room littered with flimsy packing boxes and thought about everything. If I hadn't gotten that brochure, I would probably be sitting at the bus stop at daybreak and missing every single one until a passerby suddenly became generous, trying to explain to coworkers why I don't have a ride home again. and trying to wonder whether a day off meant I could stay home and starve instead of scrounging around the work fridge for an abundant yogurt. Frick it, I'm leaving tonight. I arrived at Pleasant Keep late into the evening, an hour before daybreak. I could barely keep my footing. It is quiet. Someone is in this room with me. This doesn't feel right, but it seems like there is a light switch nearby. I'm gonna save. There we go. And let's try to take a few steps forward. I take a step forward and turn on the light. It doesn't seem to be working though, but now my hand is covered in something sticky. You are wasting electricity and that costs me money. What if we never left the darkness? You could disappear here. This could be the moment. Nobody would miss you. Welcome to Penumbra Lane, friend. This apartment complex was Beatus approved, says up there on the wall. I love the music in this zone. That door behind you though, it's locked. You are gonna unlock it, right? No, I'm not. I'm just freaking with you. But seriously, the door is locked. That wasn't a joke. What? Repeating yourself gets annoying after a while, kid. I'm trapped in here. It looks like there is no turning back now. Let's go with... What's the name of this place again? Penumbra Lane, friend. The apartment complex of all time. Don't you mean Pleasant Keep? Never heard of it. I meant what I said. But the application you said I was already approved. And you were. Listen, I'm obviously very busy here. Do you really need anything else? Please hesitate to ask if you need anything. Let's go with... I don't recognize you, but I'm gonna try to say I do. I recognize your voice. You called me on the phone a few nights ago. Oh, that's what it meant already. That's me. You are right. Sorry about the hastiness. Sales, you know. What? Nothing. You are much more pink than I imagined you would be. It's nice to finally meet you too. What the hell have I gotten myself involved with? Just forget it and give me my key, man. A wise decision. You got the key to your room. I'm so tired, but I'm gonna make my way up to my room. We can interact with stuff already. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna save to the second slot now. Let's see what we can do here. There are 3 doors. Nobody has watered this elbow plant in days, and yet it still festers beautifully. That's pretty cool. It do be festering quite beautifully, that's for sure. Live, laugh, and love me on the wall. Ah, this picture is slick with something vicious. Let's try this door. I peep through the reverse peephole. Is that even a thing? There is someone looking back at me. I should mind my own business. I knock on the door. There is no answer, but it sounds like someone is pushing things up against the door. Alrighty then. This is a note from the landlord. It reads, focus on the flesh and blood. Rent is due on the 18th of each month, or you are gonna enjoy your stay at Penumbra Lane. Focus on the flesh and blood. What does that mean? I am exhausted though. Should I go inside? Yes. Do not... I cannot see that far. Do not remove by something on the wall over there. It's a bit too tiny for me to read. This is where I can tell. I really need glasses, by the way. This is a picture of the landlord. It has a tag attached that says do not remove by penalty of the law. Well, I didn't even need to squint my eyes. The game just tells me. It is kind of hideous. What do you mean it's a beautiful kitty cat? This appears to be a picture that is covering uneven plaster on the wall behind it. It is emitting warm air. Gross. And I think the only other thing to interact with is the bed, so let's go take a snooze. My fold-out bed, it was frustrating to carry up the stairs. The light through the window is overbearing, but I'm going to have to put up with it. Should I have a rest? Yes. And then there was darkness. My eyelids burn. My chest feels like it's collapsing into itself. My hands are numb. What? It's my good old friend, the paralysis demon. Awaken, sweet creature. I would like to birth you anew. I am wide awake now, but I cannot even scream. Why won't I scream? Get the freak off of me. I will momentarily. I will find myself at that low struck. What? You must be the one who paid in advance. Oh gods, that freaking landlord set me up. I'm going to die in here. You are right to fear for your life, but I am not going to take it from you. I can see you plainly now. You are just like the others, but your eyes are brighter. I wonder whatever makes the flesh taste sweet. What the heck are you? I am the maw, the structure behind every load-bearing wall here. What do you mean? Just you. However, I will yield. Let us find if our visions align. Yo, this looks like a really cool room in my opinion. Although I am a little biased because, as you can tell by my overlay, I do enjoy red colors. That's for sure. We can either go away or we can try to talk with it. Let's give it a pep talk, I suppose. I'm gonna save the game though. My eyes feel like they are going back into my head. That's all you will say? Alrighty then, let's go outside. What happened to the... Do you still want to leave? It's a decision you will regret, I think. What would happen if I stayed? I would introduce you to the walls and you would become one of us. You could stay and become beautiful. It happens to all of us eventually. But especially you. Well, I want to go. Let me leave. Alright, fair enough. However, I want to show you something before you leave. I want to know if you see what I see. And what if I don't want to see it? You do not have a choice. Alrighty then, what do you want from me? Listen closely, I will present you with a riddle. There are 127 beautiful victims of Penumbra Lane. When they died, they left their eyes behind. They favor the blind. How many victims' deaths were painful? What? What the hell kind of a riddle is that? Maybe I should look around for some kind of a clue. I mean, maybe I should. There is one poster on the wall that I can interact with. Two actually, two. Let's check this one. Do you have open doors? Are things peeking into those doors at night? 3 out of 9 doctors recommend that you close them. Yes, close them. Close them now. Should I continue reading the note? Yes. No. How about this one? There is something written on the back of this page. It's a lot of reading. The psychological mythological symbolism behind blue, a study on Penumbra Lane. Karl, I am writing this to you from a room in Penumbra Lane. I have finally managed to complete some research on all of the happenings in here. Please understand that this will be my final note to you, as my research has proved to be more trouble than I care to admit. The deaths that occur in this building manifest themselves as eyes on the walls. Those that died in great pain leave behind eyes that are some spectrum of blue. I have found no explanation behind this phenomenon, but have witnessed more than one new tenant enter into this very room without ever leaving, only later to find a new eye on the wall. In this place, when you close your eyes, you are somehow able to envision those past tenants and the projection of their souls onto the walls. It is beautiful and terrible, and so I decided to take residence in this very room for the sake of scientific advancement. Unfortunately, it is not without sacrifice. The creatures are holding me hostage, and they allowed me to write this last note. I will wish whoever reads this good luck. And Karl, if this makes it to you, know that you still owe me $5, Dr. Teff. Alrighty then. I'm not too sure I understand how to figure out how many of them suffered. What was your question again? Of the many who have lived in this building, how many victims died with great pain? Let me go back to you on that one. Take all the time you need to be beautiful. I'm gonna save right here actually. Let's go with... Close your eyes. Maybe if I close my eyes, I could see things differently. Here is to hoping. How? Now you can see what I see. And what is your answer? Let's go with... Let's see, that's 3, 5, plus 4, that's 9, which is listed here. 10, 13, 16, 18, if we count all the blue ones. Let's go with 18. I see you are ready to finish the journey. You are freaked up for what you are doing to those people. Will you be intact enough to warn anyone else? Yeah, I will. You are insolent, bright one. I dislike this. However, you are free to leave. So I solved the riddle. Let's freaking go. On first try. Oh, it's you again. Why, what's wrong, Xavier? I will be real with you. Knocking you out sounds like a darn good idea right now. Ah, you actually survived then. That's not bad, I guess. What the hell is your problem? No problems here. I'm just a poor soul trying to make a living just like you were. I want out now. How the heck do I get out of here? You don't. Not unless you have the keys. Listen, I like you, bub. I like the cut of your jawline. It's clean. I tell you what, get the key to each door and you can go. Get the key to each door and go. What are you talking about? There is only one door. Yeah, we did some remodeling while you were asleep. I cannot believe this is happening. We here at Penumbra Lane believe in second chances. And I get a refund for my deposit, right? Wrong, you get 4% of what you sunk into this bullshit. Because you don't call the shots around here. The deal still stands. Get the keys to each door and you get to go. So, what's your choice, bud? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna overwrite this one, I think. And let's accept the deal and find the 5 keys. Yeah, okay, you got a point. Deal. Great choice, pal. A really great choice. As promised, here is the map of the apartments. Good luck. I cannot believe this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I guess I will go to the kitchen first. Alrighty then, here we are. It's another advert of Pleasant Keep. That freaking landlord. I knew he was lying to me. I knew I wasn't crazy. It is stuck to the wall with some sort of a thick glue. There are holes in the eyes where someone can look out. I am uncomfortable. Should I investigate the clown? That's like freaking Pennywise over there. I'm not gonna do that. Let's investigate the fridge instead. It is a fridge, kinda. Kind of a fridge. There is a key. It's a key trapped in ice. Should I take it? Yes. You got the frozen key. I will hold on to this for a while. It's good thing I wore those pants full of pockets. It's the same darn guy I've seen plastered all over the building. He's oddly cute, covered in scars, but smiles sweetly. That's a sweet smile for sure. Holy moly. I think I've seen this guy on the news, but more importantly, why does the landlord have a picture of a random guy in the apartment fridge? There is a variety of damp cheese here. Some of it looks alright, but I think the gruyere is moving. Why do humans like this stuff? It's not even good. It's my favorite cookie brand, Z's Ultra Frozen Mega Munchy Delights 13,000. Coconut caramel wafers with chocolate undersides with a stranger's face on every cookie. Suddenly your stomach turns with desperation and you realize how exhausted you are. Fueled by ravenous hunger, you open the still cold jar with eager claws and push several cookies past your jaw. There is a note in the jar. Should I read it? Sure. To whoever reads this, please understand that I have not been myself since working here. I am keeping these scraps of paper as evidence to both myself and to whoever is reading that I was not always this way. None of this is making any sense. These walls, they turn me. Everyone I've talked to is dead now, and I admit that I am unkind. I admit that I have hatred for most creatures and that I've done things to people I am ashamed to repeat aloud. I am a scavenger and a con artist, sure, but not a murderer. The screams I heard coming from that room make me freaking sick. But I didn't try and stop it. I don't know why my jaw is in so much pain from grinding my teeth in my sleep. It's already gone too far. I think I am going to try and quit. Alrighty then. Interesting. Anything else I can interact with? I guess only this. This is foul. For Elder Sec, the hell is in the landlord keeping in here? Could be some bleach, I suppose. Let's get out of here. What is this lampshade made of? It's familiar and hairy. It's made out of human skin, possibly. The crackling static of the TV is soothing. Faded frames of an old rerun of some unscripted show is playing over and over. A couple is looking for their perfect home, trying to make a decision. After a few frames, you can see the happy couple sitting on couch, a set of keys in her fingertips. In the last home, you can see a dim, flickering image of something standing in the hall behind them. They cannot see it. You decide to not look anymore. And also, there is something stuck to the wall in the corner of the room. It is not making any sound except for a thin, long trickle of moaning from its jaw. You can barely make out words within the noise. Why does safety feel like a prison? And it went away. Alrighty. Very scary, I would say. The only thing we didn't do yet is interact with the clown, so let's go ahead and investigate it. You feel a sense of extreme unease while looking at this painting. You are having a hard time keeping your metal under its gaze. You notice that it's looking back at you. Hey kid, you opened the fridge at all lately? Yeah? Then you must have got something cold from it, eh? Come on kid, you can trust me. I'm really trustworthy and trustable. Look, my name is Geralt. It's real simple. Geralt. See how nice that flows off the tongue? Not like that other guy. Oops, I think I skipped one. What other guy? You know, the other guy, sort of tallish and intimidating, big smile. You are talking about the landlord? Exactly, I'm talking about the landlord. Okay, so you are smart then. Nice to meet you. Are you a talking painting? No, it's actually really freaking hot back here, like you have no idea, that's why I need your help. Let me guess, you are part of the curse of this place. Haha, no, that's a whole entire separate thing. I fell asleep while I was cleaning and ended up in the walls. Cleaning? You know the jingle, Geralt the janitor? Yo, with some music jingle. Geralt, he's the guy. Yeah, I know it well. That was terrible, but you pretend to ignore it. Boy, that's good. For business then. For whenever I get out of here, but no really. You are gonna die if you don't get out of here. Matter of fact, this lobby has no exits or entrances, and I haven't eaten in about a week. What's that got to do with me? I do not trust you. Listen, just trust me blindly, it'll be fine, I promise. Dog, what? I travel by wind, kid, you gotta help me out. Give me something cold and I will open up a secret staircase. It'll take you to Dismas' room. I cannot open the fridge back up. That key will do just fine, but hand it over, please. I mean... Sure, why not? Despite your reservations, you gave Geralt the key. A dot on the wall before you knock loose drywall and pieces of it fall to the floor. The painting's canvas material comes apart between thin, dark fingers. A long, filthy hand snakes out to reach for the frozen key, now slightly melted from its time spent in your pocket. Wait just a freaking moment. Couldn't you have busted through this wall this entire time? Whoa, man, that's a relief. I can finally breathe a little bit. That is good, I guess. So what happens now? Suddenly the long fingers snake out and grab your entire face. You are pulled through the hole in the wall, which is much too small for you. It definitely hurts. You are pulled through the darkness for a long time, with only the sound of bending metal in your ears and the smell of dank flesh to fill your nostrils. You wake up sore on some sort of a cot on the ground in front of a door. Exhausted, you walk down a hallway to stop in an almost pitch-black corridor. I think this is it, although I can barely read the dang map. Is this hand-drawn? Let's stand outside for a little bit. You reach forward with a fist to knock on the door tentatively, but before you do, it opens suddenly. It's open and you walk inside. I wanted to explore the room, oh well. Hi. Hello. What is your name? My name is Dismal. Do you know who I am? Yes. Do you know why I'm here? Yep, I sure do. Okay, that's really something, considering I've only been here for a few hours or so. Yeah, it is. Look, I'm sorry, I know this is a little awkward and that you are confused. I'm just tired. It's alright, I think I will manage. It is whatever, well go on. That's a lot of questions. That's a lot of questions. I should say... I think I'm gonna overwrite... Actually, is there more? There is more. I'm gonna save this over here. So I think I'm supposed to ask you for a key. Yes, right? Have you got it with you? I cannot give it to you. What? Why not? Because I just cannot, okay? That's really disappointing to hear. Yeah, well, life is just that way. Well then, where do I go from here? Look, dude. The key is on the wall behind us. If you can figure out how to get it, you can have it. I see. I'm sorry I cannot really help you out more. It's alright, I didn't figure this would be easy. Well, guy, I hope you like tacos because I haven't eaten all day. I do, actually. That's good. I've never had a guest over, so I will give you some time to figure this out. So the key is over there. I like this, it's kind of creepy. There is something stuck on the back. It's a piece of paper. Should I read the piece of paper? Yeah, of course. I do like the coffee stain. Stable Karsis is born in a gaseous state, but a special mixture is added to it for optimal texture, and to concentrate it into a liquid when the sample is first collected, Karsis has wonderful burgundy color. Properly aged chemical Karsis will become a pleasant greenish-blue color once the reagent is added. One should take care to note that Karsis mixed with any concentration of the substance Wali-I will cause a violent chemical reaction. This chemical reaction results in a toxic gas that will flood any room and shatter any nearby glass. Wali-I should be stored in a warm, dry place on a surface that is not carpeted. Alrighty, so we have a recipe. And based on how this looks down here, we probably will be mixing something up. It's a Stygian calendar. Why is Dismal getting the newest calendar each year when he doesn't leave the apartment? And more importantly, how? If I could find a way to break this glass material, I could get the key. Alrighty. Amongst the boxes of streetlight folk, Dismal has a set of chemicals stored away in blue bottles. It's a bottle of something called Karsis. I think I will take it. You got the bottle of chemical Karsis. The label reads that this is highly unstable and probably shouldn't be mixed with anything else. I have already gotten what I need from here. Alrighty. The safe is labeled Valley A storage. It has 4-digit code. Do I know the code to this yet? No. But I think it's this red one over here. 8077. Therefore I do know the code. It's 8077. The latch clicked, the safe opened to reveal a small red bottle. The bottle is labeled Valley Eye. I should pour this onto the glass that encases the key. I will pour the Karsis onto it as well. That should help. The glass doesn't shatter, but rather it melts off the wall and onto the floor as gross, opaque paste. Hey, I am finished with these tacos. Oh, you figured it out. I see, that's good. I am glad. Are you really happy? Yes, I am, but there are certain people who are not. Regardless, I think you will be alright. Probably. Do you really think so? You are like the only guy to come in here and not die. Thanks, I guess. Here, take this. You got the Dismal's key. You gonna go get the other keys? Yeah, I am. Well, good luck, man. Watch out for, well, you know. Yeah, I will. Hey, Xavier. Yeah? Stay alive so we can have those tacos, okay? I am gonna try, man. Well, that's that, I suppose. 1 down, 5 to go. Instinctively, you begin to walk down the corridor in search of something new. Maybe from here I should look for a... You notice that beneath your feet are thick, coarse cables leading down the hall and up a flight of stairs. You have a feeling that you should follow them, but you are uneasy at the thought. The curiosity has gotten me this far, I suppose. You walk for some time, passing through the kitchen at one point. Somehow you don't remember that door at all. In fact, you recall Gerald telling you that there was no escape. You are pulled towards the distant tinkling of machinery, followed by a small familiar pattern of beeps. Is someone trying to call for help? You knock on the door and it opens immediately. A small, slender hand extends itself towards you. Hi. Hello. She studies you curiously with wide yellow eyes. It's nice to meet you. My name is Ellie. Sorry, my name is Xavier. Oh, I know everything about you. I've been sort of watching. What? Don't worry, not in a creepy way, unless of course you might like that. What? Nothing, alas, it is nice to finally lay eyes upon you. You have a nice, comfortable soul. That is kinda cute, what does it mean? It means you are not fit for this place at all. That's a lot of questions. I'm gonna save. Let's go with, do you have a key for me? Yeah, actually I do. Took me a while, but I managed to scoop it out of the last victim. Scoop? Indeed. One little thing though, I need your help before I give you the key. Sure. Thank you, it's honestly really easy. So there is this guy who's actually inside my closet and he won't leave. I'm not actually sure how he got in there, but I think he climbed in from the window or broke in or something. Oh good, not at all. So he got in there and now he won't leave, and it's really annoying. The only way to get him to leave is to call him. The problem is I don't know his phone number. Okay. Find out his phone number and give him a call for me and he will leave, I'm pretty sure. My phone hasn't been working since I got in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, don't worry, that's just because you are trapped. Ongoing calls beyond Penumbra lane will fail. But not to once to another tenant. That is freaked up, but it makes sense. Okay, good. Are you ready then? Sure. So we need to figure out what his number is. You are letting in all of the light. I am displeased. Excuse me? Dog, what are you doing in Ellie's closet? My name is No Name. You are a creep. Get out of here before I kick your ass. That is not very nice. Listen. You are making this really difficult for the both of us. The sooner you kick rocks, the sooner I can get the heck out of here. And the sooner I can help some other people too. Stop bothering her, alright? Don't you have somewhere else to be? Fine, we will leave for a price. I'm listening. I need you to give me a phone call. Okay, I figured. That's seriously it though? Yes, give me your phone number. Listen closely and we will tell you. If I listen, will you leave? We will concede. We are part of these walls, as many others are. Go on. Not sure what to do. What is the phone number? I'm not too sure actually. I do see the numbers and the eyes on the side, but I'm not too sure if I back out of it. On some afternoon, noon, two men crossed paths. We will call them B and C. B was smart as a whip and good with numbers. He loved cheating at games. C was a cruel, giant young man, but charming and charismatic. On the hottest day of summer, B and C found an abundant insurance building which was renovated and modified to become home to many. The business wasn't doing well, only 6 tenants lived there. B decided he would be in charge of rentals and C would manage the property behind the scenes. Unfortunately, the man had unwittingly invested in a cursed land. Unbeknownst to the new owners, ancient text kept the building sealed away with misery. 4 times a month, a prospective tenant should die to keep the building pleased, to speak at the gods. C drank blood to keep himself from becoming pale, and his skin maintained a pinkish hue. Throughout each day he drank 7 glasses of blood. On a cold winter night, B bludgeoned C with a hammer and then wrapped the body in a gauze 9 times. B had lost his mind to the building and its curse, and so did his best not to miss his business partner and friend. He told himself he had 0 regrets. On the next night B buried C under the wooden floorboards with 8 kinds of nails. Thinking he finally had the business to himself, B made plans to sell everything and leave, but his victim was very much alive and held him captive, now well one with the walls. Okay, so there is number 2 behind I number 1. There is number 7 in I number 2. There is number 6 behind number 3. I number 4 has number 4 in it. I number 5 has number 9 in it. I number 6 has 0 regrets. And I number 7 has number 8 in it. Therefore, the number should be 276498, unless I am mistaken. Yes, finally I can leave. I wonder what happens when you type in a wrong number. You did it. I am so glad. Thank you so much. You are welcome. What is wrong? Xavier, what if you didn't leave? What if you stayed with me? I know it's not ideal, but we could really make this happen, I think. I know it's selfish of me, but I feel like there is a connection between us, even though I just met you. If you leave here now, we may never find each other again. There is no telling how we might end up. I know it sounds freaked up. I understand if you say no. That's a difficult decision to make. Therefore, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna stay with Ellie for a while, see what happens. Well, you've got nothing to lose really, you could stay for just a bit. It's been a long time since you've been in anyone's presence, physically or otherwise. She's cute and it's either this or that. I think I would like that very much. You would? Oh, Xavier, I'm so happy. I have been very lonely for a long time. I know I don't have much to offer you, but I think I could make this home. I could focus on leaving later, I suppose. I am tired. Then rest with me. Xavier, have you ever been beautiful? Would you like to be? What the heck? Sweet aphasia is the ending. I think she killed me in my sleep. Good thing I saved, that's for sure. Now, if we back out, how do I load? Let's load right before we died. Let's get the key and leave. I really like you, but I cannot stay. There is no telling how the Mo might use you to hurt me. I am the last hope for you guys, and I still have 3 more keys to get. Plus, I have a premonition that you might or may not murder me in my sleep. Therefore, I am really sorry. I understand I do. Was silly of me to think otherwise. You have a job to do. If I get out of here, you don't have to keep looking for that light. I will come back for you. That would be nice, I think. Here, take this. You got Ellie's key. Let's freaking go. Progress getting made. Good luck, Xavier. I have some work to do. I will see you later. Frick. Okay, 2 down, 3 to go. Shouldn't be long now. You are exhausted walking down the hallways of Penumbra. You find it difficult to concentrate on much. Without warning, your legs collapse out from under you. When you come to, you are sitting in a chair. The chair is soft, nestled in a corner of the hallway and surrounded by photos of individuals who appear to be grossly disfigured. Your legs are throbbing with pain, you haven't slept since you arrived, and your back aches. It should be about time for you to get going, but you are so tired. What is even the point of leaving? Where were you going in the first place? Even if you get all the keys, would the landlord let you go? Would the maw still haunt you? There isn't really a way out of this, is there? No, there isn't, but there is every possibility that this place will be my grave. Damn, what the heck did I do to deserve this? I keep arriving in places and I can never seem to leave. I still want my freaking deposits. If I am going to die, I am taking the landlord with me. There is no time to rest. Even if I make any space for that, it will overtake me quickly. I have to get up, I cannot die here. With the hope of retrieving your deposit, you get back and start the trek once more. How long have you been walking? The map is useless at this point. The only place that made sense was the lobby and the kitchen. But you are long past those rooms. You cannot even see the doors. It's all just hallways filled with random objects, paintings and the occasional potted plant. You've lost track of time. The twists and turns of this place seem to become more maze-like as time goes on. Finally you double back to find a door near the bottom of some stairs. Lost in the dizziness of sleep deprivation, you open the door and step inside. It's someone's home, or so it seems. The air is pierced by an acrid scent and is filled with intense smoke. Immediately realizing your fault, you take a step back, bumping into something solid. And then there was darkness. "Ain't this a bitch?" says the unknown fella over here. Apparently it's the employee of the month, Snacks reincarnated. People just walking in my place now, the audacity of some people. Whoa, I'm sorry man, I'm just looking around, I don't mean any harm. I am tired as freak, I've been walking around for hours now, I'm looking for the rest of the keys. Well, I ain't got no... Wait, the rest? You mean to say you found some of them already, yeah? Yeah, I got one from Ellie, one from Dismal. Holy by the gods, alright. I am impressed. Ask me whatever you like then. What is your name? It's Sixth. Nice to meet you, and all that shizzle. I'm gonna save it right here once again. I'm gonna overwrite this because we've seen both outcomes already. Let's go with you are supposed to give me a key. Yeah, but like you cannot have it quite yet. I figured about as much. So what do you need me to do? Not much really. Frick, look, I am starving for a particular snack. So you need me to get some snacks for you? I mean, yeah, honestly, I cannot really get it in my damn self. Every time I go in there, they wanna crucify me for the time I stole from them. Talking about I don't have any money and you cannot just set the gas station on fire and stuff like that. Why cannot I? It doesn't explode anyway. Nothing dies in this place. That's actually valid, but you are also crazy. Fair. Anyways, you gonna do it or not? You just want me to get you some snacks. If you cannot pay for them, how am I supposed to? I don't know, figure it out, man, but get me those snacks. That's a bet. Let's go with that. Welcome to Snacks Reincarnated. What can I get you? Yeah, I would like some snacks, please. I see. We are Sioven. It is nice to meet you, Xavier. How do you know my name? We know everything about you. That actually sounds about right, so you know why I'm here then. We apologize in advance. How about some questions? We would like to test your mental fortitude. Sure, why not? What have you seen here today? My only choice is nothing. Good. Where are you right now? I am in the Penumbra Lane. Yes, you are at Penumbra Lane. Who are you? I am Xavier. Yes, that is correct. Who am I? You are the freaking Sioban, of course. No, I am not. Again, we apologize, we are just acting like what we are. It is unfortunate that your existence is reduced to a mere puddle of melted flesh. So many unanswered questions. Dang, we found another bad ending. Alrighty. Let's load up this again. Let's skip through this because we already read it. That's a bet. And hopefully this time we can figure out the correct questions. Nothing. Penumbra Lane. Xavier. And you are... You never existed. Very good. What are you here for? I'm gonna save this right over here. I am here to help Sixth. I am here to find a way to escape this place, or I am not here for anything. Let's go with the middle option because that's the main goal. That's of course incorrect. Alrighty. Therefore number 6 must be the correct way. No, apparently not. Alrighty. So I am here for anything. That's right, you are not here for anything. One last question. Do you think that these tenants are free of guilt? Nobody is pure of heart. Everyone is guilty of something. Yes, everyone, even me. Those three are basically the same answers unless I am misinterpreting something. So let's go with the third option. We understand you a little more now. You have survived this and other horrors. Consider yourself lucky that you have made it this far. The more wants you because you are strong. Be careful, or you will end up another victim like us. It won't be long now, friend. Again, we are sorry. Here are some complimentary snacks, and that is that. Are you okay? Well, I almost died, sort of. My skin itches, but I am okay, I guess. Take your snacks, please. You take the key, you deserve it. You got the 6th key. Thanks. I am sorry you had to do that shit. It's not easy. If I could, I would have just let you have the key. You got anything else you wanna say before you go? I think if I ask this, I'm just gonna die, probably. Let's do it anyways, though, after I save. Can overwrite this because we already solved it. There we go. cannot talk about it, I'm sorry, figures, but I can tell you that Mo isn't happy you are alive. This entire operation was set up to get you killed, and it didn't. The Mo and the landlord work together to keep tenants here. Since nobody wants to stay, there is no blood to keep the walls alive. They need healthy young people with bad credit to fuel the curse. The curse? Yeah, there is a curse on this place, if you couldn't tell. Thought that might be helpful to you. Do you actually think I might make it? You know what? Yeah, I do. Good luck, man. Alrighty then. I'm surprised none of this killed me. Do you have directions to the next room? Yeah, actually, that map you've got just keeps changing anyway. It's meant to keep you lost, basically. But 3 doors to the left from here, there is a door labeled Office for Rent. It ain't for rent, but it's an office for sure. Weird guy lives in there, go holler at him. And make sure you kick the Mo's ass, for me. Alrighty then, so... Hello? It's loud, but the clock doesn't make any sense. Is there anyone here? I mean, I guess not. Take a seat there, sir. What? Who said that? I said take a seat in one of those chairs. You are number 1,137,500. Actually, that's more than that. That's 1 milliard, I think. 137,456,001. Cannot you read? It appears that you are actually incapable of reading. I need you to take a seat, you untrained dog. I am a cat, and I am your manager. What? You cannot just skip to the front of the line, you know. What line? The line to get into another line, of course. No, I'm looking for the tenant that lives here. He has something to give me. I cannot live here without it. That's what they all say. You've got to get into line, like the rest of them. Isn't there any other way? I was hoping you would ask that. I have a form for you to fill out. It is 360 pages long. That's a W. No, I don't have time for that. It needs to get done by Wednesday. Have it on my damn desk. Look, I want you to get some work done with one of my assistants. Since you are such a burden, you should be put to work. Okay, great. Congratulations on the new job. Oh, hello. Hi. Who are you? I am Limbo. It is nice to meet you. It is nice to meet you too. That's the freaking cutest fella we've seen in this game so far. I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna overwrite this since we already utilized everything in there. And let's just see what we can do here. What the heck just happened? That is my manager. But I am going to be honest with you, that's not a manager, and this isn't a corporation. As I am sure you can tell, if you can't, you are as good as dead. What do you mean by that? I cannot talk about that, or it will eat me too. Do you have a key for me? Yeah, but you will have to help me out a little. Ever since I woke up here, I've been forced to fill out forms, arrange paperwork, and write out meaningless essays. I don't even get paid for this. It sucks, but there is this one piece of paper I haven't been able to find. Basically, I printed out 27 copies of a document and only one of them is actually correct. It's hidden under a bunch of trash and I'm starting to lose my mind, I think. They all look the same because the difference between the right one and the wrong one is really minuscule. If I mess up any documents, Sheldon will kill me. I haven't slept in days. If you can help me organize the paperwork, I might feel a little bit better about everything. I could have a few nights to sleep, even if you just help a little bit. Do you mind? I am really sorry. I suppose I don't mind. Oh geez, thank you. Move the items around to organize them and then drag the correct document to the folder on the right. You should look for the one that is slightly different from the others. Take your time. Alrighty then, this will be interesting. How many of them are there? Oh, why is there so many of them? What the heck? That's way too many, okay. So one of them is slightly different, apparently. There is a particular phenomenon wherein the spirit of an individual who has died begins to face into the wall and becomes stuck inside of it, becoming spiritually bound to the building itself. When this occurs, other creatures can be birthed from the walls, harboring the host spirit. All the creatures who die in the building are a part of this cycle, and as they decay and rot, their actions are manipulated as puppets by the spirit of the host. The host assimilates not only its victims, but everyone contractually bound to the building. In anticipation of my murder, I will be sure to ask my colleague Westerner to sign a few forms. Alrighty then. Oops, you found it? Did I? Jeez, alright, you deserve this. Dude, I did that by accident. Did I luckily found the correct one? I don't even know what was different about it. Can I go back and check? Remember scrolling like this until there was a last one, and I think I then took the last one. What is different about it though? I don't see the difference. Actually, I do. If you check to sign a few forms, the very last sentence on these papers, this one is the only one that says correctly few forms. Alrighty then. You deserve this. Let's freaking go. We got the limbo ski. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to bed. If I can get any sleep in this godforsaken place, thank you again. I really appreciate it. I am sorry for asking so much, and I am sorry for inconveniencing you. I didn't even ask your name. It's Xavier. And yeah, no, don't even worry about it. I kinda have to do this anyway, but that's not why I did it. You know what I mean? I know exactly what you mean, and I know that you've been to other tenants too. If you figured this out, you could help everyone here. And that's freaking huge. Good luck, Xavier. It is past my bedtime. Man, that dude was extremely cute, I must say. It is pitch black again. I'm not even sure where I've stumbled into. Is this... I'm not sure how much longer I can walk. Frick, where am I? It feels like it's been decades since the smell of something floral wafts in the air, tinged with the smell of something metallic. You feel sleepy all of a sudden. A new kid guy? Nice. I thought cats could see in the dark. This is a different kind of darkness, I think. You are very pink. I like you. Thanks. I imagine you know why I'm here, right? Some sort of joyride through the entire complex or something? No, I'm here for the last key, so I can leave this place. And the Mo hasn't turned to you yet? Neat. How the heck did you get over here? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I know it's sudden, but this could help you get out of here. Interesting, you are definitely the first guy to make it here. Yeah, I will give you the key. But you gotta do something for me. I figured that much. So once again, with so many choices, I'm gonna make a save. On page 3, there we go. After I finish the game, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check the extra dialogues. Potentially to find some other ways to perish. For now though, let's ask for the key. I think that's the first question. What do you need me to do? I just need you to experience something with me, just for a few minutes. It won't be long. And I'm not gonna kill you if you don't do it or anything. I just want to see what you think. Sure. I will explain though. The only thing that's real, the only thing that exists is sensation. Music, art, the feeling of holding a book in your hands, those are the only things worth feeling. Every other feeling for me has just been a trick of the light. But especially when I listen to music, I could swear I'm endless. Would you share some music with me? Sure, I'm gonna listen to some music with you, why not? What did you feel? You know what? I felt okay for a while. Yeah, me too. You got face key. You have received all 5 of the keys. Amazing. We are making progress. It is too quiet here. Where the heck is the landlord? It figures that the both of them would dip now, actually. I have all the keys. I could either unlock all 5 of the doors and leave, or I could confront the landlord about getting everyone out first. Even if I do, would he actually let everyone leave? So we have a choice. We can either use the eye or we can use the hand. I'm gonna save because this seems very important. And for now, let's choose the eye. Get the keys and go. You were able to successfully leave Penumbra Lane without encountering the Mo or the landlord. Although haunted by the past, you move on and find a nice place to live. You somehow cannot help feeling like you are forgetting something, but you are okay. We received the pleasant dreams ending. Thank you to Moses Chisholm, who is also the inspiration behind Xavier. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nick. Might as well let the credits roll. This is not the end though. I will go check out the stuff we didn't get to see in our first playthrough. And you, dear player. Well. All the art, animations and musics were done by HaZey. Thank you again for playing my first game. It was a pleasure, and I am not done yet. It's a very lovely game, especially the art style is absolutely freaking beautiful, to be completely honest with you. Thank you to my entire Discord and Twitch chat who supported me through every art and programming stream. Thank you to the friends that played this when you did not have to at all. And thank you to my YouTube community who inspired and excited me. I love you. Nice, nice, nice. Here we are back again. Also, I will say it once more. Definitely, if you can, go check out HaZey's Twitch. It's a very, very lovely VTuber. The link is up there in the chat. And now, let's go check out some of those other thingies that we missed. Like, for example, what happens when we pick the head over here. Find the landlord first. Let's see what this will do. Oh wow, you actually came by. I guess this means it's curtains for me. I'm not going to hurt you. It looks like you are already dying. I am. Indeed, indeed. Meaty clowns indeed. Because you got all the keys, I am most likely going to bleed out here. Sal is probably gonna be my demise. Sal? You mean the Mo? It's Saline, Sal. The Mo is just a stupid ass name he came up with when he lost his mind. It's a facade. I shouldn't have done what I did, but it's too late now. You mean you shouldn't have extorted innocent people by trapping them in the jaws of your freaked up business partner? Yeah, whatever, sure, but I really mean I shouldn't have killed him the way I did. It wasn't right. Yeah, I think I read something about that, but I wasn't so sure. If I hadn't have killed Sal, he wouldn't have planned ahead and bound himself to the walls. He wouldn't have hurt so many people. I'm gonna have to talk to him when I get a chance, and you are too. You gotta ask for your deposit back. I thought you said. Now, if you get all the keys, leave and ask for your deposit back. Sal is required to give it back, and all the souls are freed anyway. We don't have anything left. What's going to happen to you? Probably gonna get reincarnated or something, but most likely I will end up alongside Soul, since our spirits are bound to each other. Give us time to work things out, I guess. Sorry for the trouble, kids. That's alright. Goodbye, landlord. My name is Western. Goodbye, Western. Hello there, bright one. What can I trouble you for? Give me my dang deposit back, you bitch. Did you hear me? There is blood on your shoes. Is that from Western? Give me my freaking deposit back. Alrighty then. Are you sure you would not like to reconsider? We are very similar, Xavier. There is a lot we could accomplish, even after Western dies. You would never have to worry about a place to stay again. This place smells like old ham. Get out of my face. You are going to free the others, right? No thanks to you, they are already free. God dang it. Well, I tried. That's the real you. Have a good day, Saline. Goodbye, Xavier. You were successfully able to break your lease and leave Penumbra Lane. Because you signed the termination contract and spoke to the Mo, the souls of Penumbra Lane were freed. Although haunted by the past, you settled down somewhere and found a nice place to live. And you are okay. Ending Umbral Dreams. Early lease termination. Well, there you go. tenant was displeased with room, rental rates and other aspects of Penumbra Lane. The year is censored out. That was pretty nice. I assume the credits are the same as in the previous ending. Actually, I think that pink thing that showed up for a second maybe wasn't. Let me skip through this again. Oh no, we saw that. My bad. My brain is having some skill issues. It'll be like that sometimes, you know. So, this is done. Let's jump back to the beginning. And let's yell to get their attention. Hey, who's there? Stop yelling, kid. And freak, sorry about the lights. Welcome to Penumbra Lane, friend. That door behind you, though, is locked. We've seen all of this. Let me skip it. Let's keep asking one question. I don't know if this will actually lead to anything. Doesn't seem like it. Let's do this. Key to our room. Let's try interacting with the door a bunch of times, because I remember there were some peeps. There were sounds of moving chairs. Nothing seems to change. Let's go inside. Let's take a snooze. This is when the first nightmare happened. I don't know if there is actually anything we can do differently here. Doesn't seem like it. The only thing I can do is get out of here. Okay, here we are. What would have happened if I stayed? I would introduce you to the walls and you would become one of us. You could stay and become beautiful. It happens to all of us eventually, but especially you. Yeah, I want to go, let me leave. Alright, fair enough. We can skip this. I am ready to give you the cause. So you have realized the truth of it all then. Fret not, ugly thing, would you like to be beautifully, painfully, or slowly? What? This is different. Fret not, ugly thing, would you like to be beautifully, painfully, or slowly? Let's go with slowly. A wise decision. You've gone missing. I've gone missing. At least it was slowly, I suppose. Let's load up the doorway again. Let's do painfully this time around. An excellent decision, artfully chosen. You've gone missing. That's the same ending already. I think if we do close your eyes, we can then choose a number. Let's go with, I don't know. That is fair. Perhaps you should look around some. Alright. We know there is 18, so close your eyes. And instead of the correct answer, let's choose 3030. You've gone missing, that's the same. And alrighty. Let's load up one of those dialogues that we didn't do. Let's start with the first one. And let's go with, are you here by choice? I thought I was, until I couldn't leave. I've gotten quite used to it, the door is right there, but why would I leave? It's safer here, it's not like anything good is going to happen to me out there anyway. Sometimes I think about it though. What the heck is the landlord's problem? Oh buddy, you've got no idea what you are in for. He's just as freaked up as anybody here, honestly. The landlord isn't the worst of it. He's only a cog in the machine. You will learn that eventually. What are all these bottles doing here? I collect streetlight fog, package it in those bottles and then send them off to places I find online. People send me money back sometimes, others. You've been outside the apartments then, you can leave. Haha, it's not like any other outside I've seen, man. You don't understand Penumbra Lane. Nobody before you has either. But I really hope you make it out. Can you tell me what's going on? Not really, no. I just live here and I follow the rules. In turn, this place has turned me completely. I am a part of it, as it is me. If you can get all these keys, you will be one step closer to helping us all. So good luck. Are you okay? Obviously I don't get out much, everything is not in its right place, haha, but I am fine, I guess. And that's pretty much everything. We can ask for the key, and there is dialogue we already seen, which I can skip. And then we obtain the key, so that's the dialogues we missed over there. Let's load up this lady now, and let's get the dialogues from over here. Starting with, do you like being here? I hate it here, unfortunately it's home sweet home for right now. This place used to go under another name and that's when I moved in, but that was years ago now. So here I am alone, but I manage, I have a ways of managing. What's with all the wires and stuff? Oh, it's my way out of here one day, maybe even soon if I work hard enough. All of this is stuff I've just collected over the years. Most of it is a damn waste. What do you mean? I guess I mean I've mostly given up hope on most human devices, especially since every time I'm patched through to them, they cannot understand me. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? Try again, I guess. Exactly. I like the way you think. Have you come into contact with anyone from the outside yet? Yes and no. Everyone that comes to visit runs away from me. I am starting to think I may be trying too hard, but if I stop trying, there is not really a point in living, I'm afraid. I am sorry, that was really dark, but it's the truth. At any rate, most of the visitors are sticks, although once or twice we've had a human stumble in here. What happened to them? They are in the walls now. Alrighty then. So, who has come to visit beside me? It looks like you guys don't get many visitors. Oh, far from it, we do. Most of them just kinda get eaten by the walls on their way here. Some of them have their eyeballs plucked, or their souls turned into cafeteria jello. Or please, I mean that's enough, please. Sorry. Why is it so cold in here? Oh, so yeah, there is a blizzard outside. What? That doesn't seem right. I was downstairs in the lobby only an hour ago and it was raining. You left the lobby and you are still alive? Oh wow, good for you, I suppose. Honestly, the cult is best for restoring all those old electronics and reviving frequencies. In the distance on some nights I can see a small blinking red light. One night it was so bright I couldn't rest, so I've decided to dedicate myself to trying to contact it. Maybe if I find it I can find some answers. You are trying to listen to a lie, but the cult is wrecking your body with shivers. Anyways, I should give you a blanket. She hands you a heavy grey blanket that smells like floral dryer sheets and is speckled with lint. It is soft and stops you from shivering. I hope you make it out of here. Thank you. Alrighty then. What are the rest of the things on the wall for? Oh, those are countless artifacts I've collected from exploring the complex. Soul pages, flyers, maps, notes from contractors, and even letters from the Maw before he turned. Turned? I thought that freaking guy was ageless. No, he is, but time is cruel to everyone. Xavier, and the greatest victim, the Maw. I wouldn't call him a victim. Oh, but yes, he's the worst victim of us all, only second to the landlord. It's a fact that everyone who has come in besides the landlord and Maw has become a permanent tenant. I have found so many notes from visitors and have hung them on my wall here too. By visitors I mean ones like you who have tried in vain to solve the mysteries of Penumbra from the sake of every tenant. Sadly, we have fallen ill with the sickness of this place, but you can help. This is much bigger than I ever thought, but I think the right person can do it. Alrighty then, you seem a little obsessed with this place. I'm not obsessed, I'm just focused. I want to leave whether I do it alone or not. Wouldn't you have no choice but to be alone? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully I can find someone before then, or maybe when I finally get out of here. I'm going to work my ass off until I can leave. That's the way I've always been. Nobody else is going to get me out of here, that's for sure, but I like the idea. I like the idea of leaving with someone who cares about me. That's really sweet. Really? I am lonely too, I understand. That makes sense. I hope you get out of this place alive. One can hope, I guess. Now, that's everything from her, but I do wanna go check out the cat in the freaking closet. Because I'm curious what happens if you give the cat the wrong number. So let's try 911. I don't think that's it. Okay, you don't get a game over. You just get... I don't think that's it. That's all I wanted to know. Let's move to the next person on the list, which is the dude named Sixth. Why is there a gas station outside of your window? Why don't you ask me a more intelligent question? Seriously though, how am I supposed to know? It's just kinda here. It wasn't here when I moved in, now it is. It's been here for days. I can go inside and look around in there and stuff, but the owner don't like me too much. Which kinda sucks, because I get hungry, so I've hoarded all this stuff. Didn't even cost anything, there is no currency in this freaking place. Alrighty. And you are apparently employee of the month? Yeah, it's kinda cute that you noticed that. But yeah, they made me employee of the month one day. Who is they? The owner and his clones, some scary looking dudes who own this place. The gas station, I mean. The Maw owns Penumbra Lane, and the landlord is his partner or something like that. But those dudes, the dudes who own Snacks Reincarnated, are no joke. I crossed one of them once. They can do that thing with their face, trust me, you don't want to upset them. Makes sense, we did see what happens when you upset them. But how did you get here? I wanted a stable place after my last corrections situation I mean. Figured I might finally get my shit together. Some luck. I get a call from some freaking guy telling me I already got a place. Even though it was shady, I figured it would just bounce anyway. I don't know what I was thinking. If I ever catch that freaking landlord, I'm gonna break his neck and eat the corpse. Problem is I cannot find that bridge, though he was avoiding me, but it turns out this place is just a giant. It's huge. I've tried everything by now, fires, breaking shit, jumping out of this window and walking for miles. I always come back here. Frick this. I see, but why does it smell like battery acid in here? Does it? Yeah, I guess the incense didn't work. I tried to burn this place down, can't. The walls are impossible to damage. Makes sense. There is a hole in your forehead. Oh yeah? That's another thing I tried that didn't work. Apparently, your stay here is just as permanent as the walls. Really annoying. Why is your name Sixth? This is my 6th attempt at living life in the outside world. I was put in feral corrections a bunch for theft and stuff, but I kept getting out of there of a cheap sentences. My friends thought I was so lucky they stopped calling me by my real name, which is... Next question. That's a weird name, but nice to meet you, Mr. Next Question. Let's freaking get the heck out of here, because that's everything in terms of dialogue from Next Question. And let's go speak to the cutest boy in the entire game. This fella over here. I think we already seen these two, I'm pretty sure. So let's do you know anything about the landlord or the maw? I cannot really tell you much honestly, but word has it that the maw and landlord used to have something going on. That they used to be normal. What? Way back in the day before the Echo, they had joint ownership of Penumbra Lane, but something didn't work out. Now there is a curse on this place, it consumes everything within it. I actually learned that from Sheldon. I thought he said he couldn't tell me much. Thanks, Limbo was it? Anytime. Alrighty then. What is that in the window? He seems a bit spooked. I see it behind those two questions. There is some sort of a veined up pumpkin. Very bloody. Who knows? But why are all these chairs in here? They grow from the ground. Sometimes somebody is sitting in them, sometimes the chairs are empty. I have calculated that there is about 36.8% chance that there will be an occupied chair on any given weekday at random. Please help me, I cannot keep drinking energy drinks. Has anyone else come through here? You are the first actually, I don't know what to do. If you don't help me, I'm basically screwed. I'm just a programmer who woke up here a couple of months ago. I just want to go home. Do you need a hug? Let me hug the cutie. Let me freaking hug the cutie. Look how cute he is. That would be really nice actually. But I have to get the work done. Thank you for being so nice to me. Man, I want a hug. Give me a hug. Oh well. I love the little heart, that's nice. But yeah, that's all the dialogue for the cutie over here. With that done, let's move to page number 3 and the last tenant that we need to get some answers out of. Let's load it in. We did the first one, we didn't do any of the rest, so what kind of a room is this? Haha, not really much of a room, is it? When I first moved in here, it was a perfectly normal, at least I think. But then weird things started happening, the walls disappeared, the ground started disintegrating, and then eventually... I can't get over this warm fog that's rolled in either. At first I thought the landlord and the mole were trying to poison me. I laid down to die because I figured that would be the end of me. Turns out it's just an appetite suppressant. Sometimes it smells like coffee. It makes me sleepy, but it smells nice. Alrighty then. You mentioned turning. Are you feeling okay? I would say I am feeling as good as I can, considering the circumstances. I love how everything turned red, that's nice. I think the only way I could feel any better is if I were dead. Relatable. But I won't lay down and die like the others. I won't give in, even if it costs me. I am stronger than that. Alrighty, alrighty. You don't seem afraid of the mole. You are right, I am not. I don't actually give a shit about either of them. I cannot get my hands on them yet, so this is just a waiting game for me. I just hold on to the memories that actually mean something. Everything I need is here. They cannot take anything else from me. Makes sense, makes sense. How did you end up in here? I moved out of my parents' house, broke up with my girlfriend, it has been hard. Figured I might look for a place with cheap rent, since nobody was helping me split the cost. The landlord gave me a call and told me I should think about Pleasant Grove. And I took the opportunity like a damn fool. Excuse me? Soul is leaving my body apparently. So who are the pictures on the wall? I think they are just people that have died here. Not here, just here in this complex. I would like to think they are just drawn into this room because it's a positive place to be. I have made it something like that. You think you've got control over this room? I barely have control over myself, but yes I do. That's gotta be it. Yeah, over time I just stopped fighting it all. Like I said, I don't have anything else to lose. Once I get out of here, that's a different story. For now, I'm just biding my time. That's the way it works. Alrighty then, but what's up with the freaking slide over there? It looks like fun, but it's not. It is the most uncomfortable slide I have ever slid down, really. I mean, yeah, it does look a bit too narrow, you know, almost like you are just free falling at that point. Do you really want to leave? I am going to strangle them all and the landlord with my bare hands and watch them choke on their own blood. But until then I am keeping myself busy, thinking, always thinking, like any good predator. Predator? That's what I am. They just don't know it yet. Nobody does. The best predators make the quiet ones. Holy moly, sorry about the cough. I will drink. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Are you sure you are okay? Only sometimes. Okay is just an illusion. If people think you are okay long enough, they don't get to see how not okay you really are. If I am honest, I haven't been okay for a long time, you know? Yeah, actually I do. I do indeed, and that's the last piece of dialogue. At least I think that we can, like, explore. Other than that, I think we basically seen everything there was to see. Let's go back to main menu. So yeah, this was Penumbra Lane. I heavily enjoyed this experience. Especially the lovely art style. Even the main character Xavier over here is looking hella cute in my opinion. But yeah, HaZey just has some really unique art style that I absolutely adore. Heavily recommend checking them out on Twitch. The link is up there, above me, at the very top. Twitch.tv/HaZey. Heavily recommend them. They are very friendly, and they are usually up to some art and such, which is always a nice vibe to chill in. And yeah, this game was definitely a really well made visual novel in my opinion. I would heavily recommend it. And yeah, I guess that will do. That will do for Penumbra Lane. So thank you so much everyone for being here today. Thank you so much for watching me play through this amazing game. I heavily enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. And I will see you some other time. Until then though, bye bye.